So the rules of engagement for this little theoretical question we're doing here is the three of us are, with all of our knowledge, individually, not at once, individually we're placed in the MCU right before the start of Infinity War, and we're assuming that Thanos just went, you know what, screw my quest, I'm just going to go, like, farm and make soup on that planet.
Straight to the farm.
Straight to the farm, and he just bypasses the quest. So all the Infinity Stones are in very specific areas. The Mind Stone is in Vision's head on Earth. The Soul Stone is on Vormir. Reality is in the nowhere. Time Stone is on Doctor Strange's necklace in the Sanctum Sanctorum. The Space Stone is with Loki on Thor's ship. Power Stone is on Xandar, safe and locked away.
Yes.
All right. So
safe,
quote unquote safe. I mean, Thanos decimated Xandar apparently, so it's not.
I mean, he had a whole ass army.
He did have a whole ass army, and telekinesis is one of.
Yeah,
his
but at that point he had no stones, correct?
He still has a whole ass army. He still had a whole ass army at the end of Endgame, and that shit fucked up the Avengers pretty good.
That's true with no stones. I would pull a Baron Mordo. I'd join Doctor Strange's group of sorcerers for a few years, and I wouldn't turn evil. I'd just leave. I'd also snag a regular staff to put the stones in classic MCU fashion. You put it in a staff.
See, I said scepter. So
exactly.
There you go.
A staff scepter. I almost went with like a pair of nunchucks, so I could use like 3 stones on one.
The Infinity Nunchucks.
Whack somebody with the Power Stone, they just fucking disintegrate.
Jake tries to use the Infinity Nunchucks. He does the thing where he goes around himself, destroys himself.
Exactly.
Accidentally hit yourself
in the head.
You accidentally hit yourself in the balls with the Infinity
Stone. The Power Stone just blows
idiot.
my Power Stones away. So now that I'm all magicked up, I'd track down J. Jonah Jameson, played by J.K. Simmons, and sling ring us both to Vormir. Toss him over the edge, acquiring the Soul Stone.
I do love him.
Even thinking about killing J.K. Simmons is making me very sad, but it's a soul for a soul. Sling ring to nowhere. Use my sparkly whips to cut the Collector's head off. Sling ring to Xandar. Use the Reality Stone to break into the vault and take the Power Stone. Now I have enough power to sling ring to Thor's ship and do the same thing Thanos did, which is kill a bunch of people and then threaten Thor in front of Loki. And then I snag the Space Stone and yeet. Now, back to Earth. Since in every movie he's always snuck up on, I go to Vision when he's not looking and beam his entire head off. I snag the stone and yeet. The last stone.
Entire head. He is.
Hawkeye fought him. For
he is
minutes.
really, really easy to trick. Apparently,
Yep.
Supercomputer AI. Good job, Dryden Voss
I
over
think
here.
Just in Infinity War, he was snuck up on 3 times.
I think it's twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
2 separate times then. And then he died, and then Thanos brought him back just to
kill him again.
Kill him
That was
again.
amazing. So I'd go to Doctor Strange. I have 5 of the stones. Thanos beat Strange along with a team of like 10 other heroes with just 4 stones. So if I have 5 versus just Strange, I'm unstoppable. I'd probably do like an Ebony Maw and use the weird glass shards because if Spider-Man and Iron Man didn't bail him out, Strange is done for. Boom, all 6 stones. Now, as a bonus, what I would use the stones for, my Infinity Snap, if you will, I would recreate the DCE with actual good movies this time.
Okay, so I have a couple of holes in your idea.
Go right ahead.
Working forward to back.
Mm-hmm.
To become a student, you need to be accepted.
Yep.
I feel like Strange would be able to sense your ulterior motives, because they have been shown to be able to look into the future.
Yeah.
So, like...
Then why did Mordo get off?
Mordo only... So, the Sorcerer Supreme figures that out.
Yep.
And by the time Mordo realizes it's time to switch, the Sorcerer Supreme's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And Strange's new Sorcerer Supreme hasn't accessed the future yet.
But we have seen that Strange can access the future.
But Mordo... So are you saying that only Strange looks into the future?
Only the Sorcerer Supreme does. And at that time, it was the Ancient One.
Okay.
With a B.
So...
And she was too focused on the next one to be paying attention to Mordo.
Okay. So if Baron Mordo slipped her sight, then why would I not be able to also slip Doctor Strange's sight?
Because you very clearly want to kill Strange in particular.
After like 5 or 6 years,
He'd
I'd gain
still
their
be
trust.
able to see that.
My point is, like, if I
Doctor
show up...
Strange looked 5 years into the future to see how to beat Thanos, so he has no problem with going into the long term.
But if I show up, like, crippled, like, if I hit myself with a car so I have no legs...
I'm going to hit myself with a car,
I'm going to be like,
Jake.
you know, I learned about this Tibetan place where I can use my chakras, and then Doctor Strange is like...
Where'd you learn it from? Who'd you learn it from?
Oh, I watched Doctor Strange the movie. No,
yeah,
I did something up, or I'd say Mordo... Oh, I guess that wouldn't.
I'd say
the
Mordo.
bad guy.
Wait, no one knows that he's evil yet, I guess. But in any case,
Well,
We don't know that.
I heard from whatever that guy was, the guy who healed himself and then Mordo ripped out his spine or whatever.
Mordo killed him. He's dead.
But
No,
I
he's
heard
not dead.
from him. I can say that I heard from him.
I guess.
Okay.
He's not dead. You're
Yeah.
right.
Fine.
He's just crippled again.
I don't know. So problem number 2. What are you using to kill Vision with?
A laser beam, he said.
at that point have 4 of the stones. I can take my pick. I might just power stone the whole thing off.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know, because he is made of vibranium.
What I could do is I could summon the staff that whatever one of Thanos' henchmen used to stab him in the back with the Reality Stone to do that.
We've never seen anything that the Reality Stone does actually really become permanent.
It infected Jane Foster and almost killed her.
That's different. That's the Reality Stone itself. I'm talking about when you use the Reality Stone to alter the
Well, it doesn't matter
perception
if
of
it's permanent.
reality.
I need
It
for,
does.
I
What do
need
you
it
mean?
for all of 5 seconds.
What?
Because when Peter shoots the gun, it's bubbles. It's
Yeah,
not
but that's
actually bullet anymore.
That's a temporary change. You know,
Yeah.
like
My point is-
he turns Mantis into spaghetti, and
Fair
then she
enough.
gets up the second it's gone.
No, that makes
Yes,
sense.
but it's like permanent until he's like, no more, and just leaves.
Well, my point is,
Alright.
why wouldn't I need it for more than 10 seconds? I'm
That's
just gonna
true.
Stab him and then take the stone.
All you need to do is be like, fuck you, Vision.
like
and
if
then
the
that's
staff
it.
disappears after, it's still a hole in Vision's chest and no stone in his
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. And my third point, even if you defeat Strange, he willingly gave up the Time Stone. So we've never seen defeating Strange as being the key to getting the Time Stone.
No, you
right,
just have to take it from
but
him.
if Thanos
Well,
with
how
4
do you take it from him unless he surrenders it?
If Thanos with 4 stones and I think like no or very little henchmen at that point, if Thanos with 4 stones fought all 10 Avengers and Strange knew that they were defeated anyway and the only way was to give him the stone, which I call bullshit in the writing of that movie, but in any case, if that is the situation, then me with 5 stones versus him with just the 1 and no other heroes besides maybe just Wong, I think I got him. I don't know why I wouldn't.
It's
Based
not
on the
about
events.
getting him. It's about the fact of the only reason Thanos got the stone is because Strange willingly surrendered it because he knew.
So why would
that
he
this-
not willingly surrender this time?
Because he willingly surrendered it because he knew in the future this was the way to beat Thanos.
Why would that not be the way to beat me if he gives me the stone?
Why does he need to? Why?
Well, I
why
mean,
would-
Thanos'
what?
plan is to kill half the people. Your plan's to make the DC good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, I'm just gonna snap his fingers to make 7 or 8 movies that actually don't suck. So, you know, I don't think he'd really like care that much.
I don't think he. But then why are you fighting him? Why not just ask him for it?
I might start there. I might start there asking. Then if he doesn't, I'll fight him.
I still don't see why he'd ever surrender it.
I mean, he would just lose the fight probably.
If
I
he-
don't
if he
by
think
doesn't-
himself.
He's the Sorcerer Supreme.
And Thanos beat him with less stones. My point is, I think I can fight him based on that scene in which Spider-Man and Drax and Iron Man and Mantis and all these people. Now she's useless, but most of the people that are useful actually failed in
She's the
fighting
most
him.
useful person in that scene.
Yeah.
Wait.
So like,
I'm not entirely sure
Yeah.
you'd win against
That-
Stephen Strange, Sorcerer Supreme.
I disagree strongly based on
That's
that scene in
fine.
Infinity
You
War.
can disagree, but I don't think you could win. I'll give you a soft pass.
Okay.
Yes.
What about you?
The same.
Oh,
I
also
said
soft
yes.
pass?
So I'd land. The first place I'd go to is Midtown High.
Okay.
I'd find Peter Parker, and I go, listen, white boy, I know you're Spider-Man. And he'd go, what? No,
I'm not
No, I'm not.
Spider-Man.
And he'd be like,
not
bullshit,
me.
I know you're Spider-Man. Okay? I want you to take me to meet Iron Man. I have some very important information for him. It could save the world. Look,
enough.
odds are he'll believe me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I get my meeting with Iron Man, and I say to him, Tony, listen,
Hey, Tony.
you desire a suit of armor around the world. I know how you can get it. Those things that Thor told you about, the Infinity Stones, I know where they all are. I can bring them to you. I just want peace. First up, we take Vision, we go to Wakanda, and we have Shuri do the same procedure she did in Infinity War to remove the stone.
But this time it works.
There's no time limit, so we can actually see if it works. Shuri's a super genius, so I feel like it could. Second up, we go to the Sanctum Sanctorum, and we meet with Doctor Strange, and we say, hey, you know that list of dangerous individuals? You know Loki? Yeah, he's on his way back to Earth right now. Right? So we get a little arrival party ready. Loki arrives, we detain him. Listen, motherfucker, you can stay here, but we want the Space Stone. You need to give it to us. Hopefully, Loki surrenders the Space Stone. Okay? And we place it in the scepter Loki used
Every
during...
single person
I mean, I'm not going to use the gauntlet. It kills you. So anyways, I have Loki's scepter, and I now have the Mind and the Space Stones. Next up, with the Asgardians on Earth, I take the Space Stone. Next would be the Reality Stone. We go to the Collector with Thor, and we tell the Collector, hey, we need the Reality Stone back. Either Collector surrenders it, or we have to knock some heads around.
Okay.
But I think having the authority of Thor being like, the Asgardians gave it to you to guard it,
Yeah.
we want it back, right? So, with all that in mind, we don't even need a spaceship. We yeet on over to Xandar, and using a combination of the reality and space stones, harmlessly remove the power stone from the vault. Trick everyone into thinking the power stone's still there, and get on out. Next up, the soul stone. This is where I get a little evil.
Okay.
I'm gonna brainwash a terrible two people who are just horrible people, real Bonnie and Clyde, menace to society, who are in love with each other. I brainwash them, I bring them to Vormir, and I have one of them throw the other one off the cliff. That's the soul stone.
Okay.
Okay? And then I probably kill the other one just to be sure. Now, finally, the mind stone.
This is where I get evil. I kill 2 people.
I return to the Sanctum Sanctorum. I say to Strange, I have acquired all 5 stones. You can look into my future. My intentions are pure. I require the time stone temporarily. I gave you the heads up about Loki. I hope you can assume you can trust me. Hopefully, Strange surrenders the time stone to me temporarily, and I use it, and I get my wish of becoming Spider-Man, but with organic webs within the MCU, without erasing Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Okay. First of all, how did you get Vision Stone?
I had Shuri remove it the way she was going to in Infinity War.
Which was going to work without a time crunch.
Okay.
So that's fine.
So Vision's still alive in my version too.
No.
Yeah,
I don't like the
I
Vision's
applied the
alive.
exact same criticism that you had of my Strange plan, which is, why would he give you the stone?
My criticism with your Strange plan was not why would he give you the stone, it was why do you feel the need to fight him?
Well, that's why I said, oh, well, I'll probably just ask him first. That's a good idea.
Alright,
So.
well, that's what I'd do, is I'd ask him.
Right. So if he says no, are you going to fight him?
No, I'm not going to fight him, but
Then
it's
fail.
more than just me. It's also Tony wants to use it to protect the Earth, which, as the Sorcerer Supreme, he should want to do.
Okay.
Why else?
What did you rally everyone together to say that? Sorry, I can't talk. What did you rally everyone together to say the threat was again?
There's no threat, but Tony's big mission is he wants a suit of armor around the Earth to protect us.
Okay.
And I told him with the power of the Infinity Stones, he can make that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not rallying everyone. It's really just Tony, Doctor Strange, Thor, and Spider-Man.
Once they get back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're assuming that a lot of people in your plan, mainly the Avengers, are pretty agreeable and gullible.
I mean, I display an intense amount of knowledge about their lives.
Right, but that's
a red flag.
Avengers have been tricked by
Just
those
throwing that
kind of
out there.
I
How
mean,
to say red flag?
All I'm saying is Mysterio managed to convince everyone he was from an alternate universe and totally trustable.
No, it's one of the
I'm
problems.
just saying.
Well, that's after the events of Endgame, where literally anything could happen in that universe to them.
I still feel like we're in that area.
Well, this is pre that, because that doesn't happen.
I mean, like Peter said, Thor used to be a myth. Now we study him in physics.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
saying
still
we
weird.
are getting to the point where they can believe anything is possible.
I'm feeling a soft.
I
I'm
will
also
take soft.
soft.
I'll take soft.
Okay.
That's all I wanted.
Also,
soft
I'm giving
is.
you a soft pass.
Nice. Ian, what's your plan?
So it's really easy. First of all,
I beat the shit out of Strange, Thor, and Iron Man at
With
the
my
same
bare
time.
hands.
I walk up to Doctor Strange and choke slam him and then take him. So I need to find a way to go to space. Because my first stone, unlike you guys, fucking idiots, don't get the reality stone first. It's the best one. Find my way into space. Whether it's a ship that uses fucking autopilot because I don't know how to fly a spaceship, or I intently study a spaceship and learn how to fucking fly it. Kill the Collector because he's just a regular dude. You get the reality stone.
Yes, I follow.
The easiest stone. Because you know what's the best part about the reality stone?
You can control reality.
Spaghetti. You're made of condoms. You're building blocks. There's nothing that you cannot do with the reality stone. There is no part of this plan where, oh yeah, I'm a good guy. I'm a pretty bad person.
We all killed multiple people. We're not good
I killed
guys.
at least 2 people.
He
I
killed
think
2
Mud has the
people.
most.
I don't know how many people you killed.
One? I
You
killed
only killed
Simmons.
JK.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rest
well,
in peace.
whoops. So now, kill the Collector because he's a regular guy. You get the reality stone. You have to go get a scepter. I don't know whether you want to fucking talk to Peter Dinklage about it, or if you just get one from somewhere. The Collector probably has something fucking lying around. He has a whole
Just
office.
go to any weapon store and buy a sword or something.
Yeah. So, take something from the Collector. You already killed him. What's his fucking collection to him? Immediately, I'm going back to Earth.
Yes.
It's safe there. But Doctor Strange is there. So, Doctor Strange, you knock on the door. He opens the door, turn him into condoms, take off his necklace, walk away.
All
Walk away.
Mm,
Don't have problems with this. The two most broken ones, the one that turns people into condoms, and the one that controls all of time.
okay, we know.
After that, what stone's going to be a problem? I have the time stone, which I could just break the time loop. So if I fail, when I die, I just go right back to the beginning. And I have the reality stone. Spaghetti.
Okay.
There is no stone that you can't get doing that.
So that's where your plan ends, and you just assume you get the rest of the stones?
Who's going to stop me?
4.
Okay. Time loop. Thor, kill me.
Then you're just stuck in a loop forever. How do you get out of it?
Doing things differently until he doesn't kill me.
Sure, buddy.
A dead man's spell around the time stone means that even if Dr.
He's
Strange
not dead.
dies, he's condoms.
You kill... Either way, the spell's still active.
You need him.
We've been
to
over this.
turn
The
off
only way to
spell.
get the time stone is for Strange to willingly surrender.
That's why Ebony Maw was torturing Doctor Strange so that
to get him to drop the spell.
to get him to drop it.
Also, I'm going to throw this one out there. How do you know how to get to nowhere?
You're going nowhere. I've
Yeah.
played Lego Marvel. I know exactly where it is.
You just fly up for
You're
100
flying
feet.
up.
Okay, yep, cool.
100 whole feet.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, I've got my answer.
I'm definitely not wrong, right?
And there's so many more holes to poke the whole
No!
time.
That's
My plan is great.
Look, yeah,
You guys are
I'm-
right.
I'm giving you a fail.
It's fine.
Hard fail.
Bye, guys.